I'm here live with David Aherne for the Green Party in Worthing West. David, what have you been doing today?
Well, I've been going around to the polling stations and I've had a wonderful reception. I've had so many people come up to me and say, I've just voted for you. Mind you, it's a bit obvious when you're walking around with a big green rosette on you what party you support and who you represent.
Do you feel that there is a strong Green vote going to come out in West Worthing this time?
I certainly do, yes. It's been remarkable, particularly when I've been canvassing. I mean, if everyone who said they're going to vote for me does, then I'm certainly going to retain my deposit of £500, which we'll have to pay, which was introduced, of course, to prevent any small party from ever fighting all the seats in the country, because very few small parties could raise £250,000.
Are you hoping that the Caroline Lucas effect may rub off on Worthing with the publicity?
Absolutely, yes. And equally, I think that the more candidates there are around her, the better it's going to be for Brighton Pavilion, because it shows that we're not just a one-seat fight, we're not just fighting one seat, but we're fighting 335 throughout the country.
I heard you say earlier that the Greens plan to enter the ring for the local council elections as well. What's the situation there?
Well, at the moment we don't have sufficient members to be able to fight every seat, so we're going to spend this year building up Worthing Green Party to the point where we have sufficient people to put up at for every council seat in the town, so we can bring in green policies which are so sadly lacking within Worthing. I was terribly disappointed here after the planning committee rejecting the detailed plan for Titnall Woods, that the main council still approved the structure plan, which includes redevelopment in that area. I thought that was appalling.
What other issues do you think are facing Worthing that are on the Green agenda?
Well, I think there are many. I think traffic is a major problem. Until we can get a proper system of public transport in Worthing, we're going to have to live with the motor car, and what we don't want to do is have the situation we've got now with shops closing because people are driving much further away to do their shopping. People who live around the outskirts of Worthing are driving to Chichester, to Bognor Regis, to Burgess Hill and to Horsham to do their shopping, whereas they used to come into Worthing, but with the draconian parking regulations which are being so heavily enforced by NCP, people just aren't coming here anymore. I'm amazed how quiet the town centre is. I've had a table in the Montague Place area every weekend for the last 2 weekends, every day, and I've been astonished how few people there are in the town on Saturdays and Sundays when it used to be absolutely crowded.
Thank you very much.